Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor of New Tabor Brethren Church, and this is Bible Boost. Now, last week we talked about, as this new series is called The Things of God, we talked about the breath of God. Today, this week, I want to talk about the peace of God. Now, is peace elusive during trouble? I mean, is it something that escapes us because we're in trouble? Or how about this? How about this question? What is peace? A lot of people don't know the answer of either one of those. As a matter of fact, they think that peace is part of your emotional makeup. Let's look at some emblems and symbols that the world sees as peace. I think Winston Churchill made this famous by flashing the V victory sign during World War II. And then you have other symbols that I don't agree with this one. It's universally accepted of this, but that's a broken cross. That's a pagan symbol that we've turned into a peace symbol. And then we have, of course, people that look for peace in other areas in transcendental meditation. That is a position in yoga or in transcendental meditation that's supposed to bring universal harmony to people. That's not real peace. Then, of course, you remember the song back in the 60s and 70s, if you're that old. What the world needs now is love, sweet love, you know. Then finally, we have what we see as peace is, the dove carrying an olive branch. This is a more accurate symbol of peace. Let's go to Scripture, of course. We saw what the world thinks. Now let's see what Scripture says in John 14 and verse 27. Peace, Jesus says. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives, what we just saw, okay? Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. So why don't we feel peace all the time? Does it come and go based on our circumstances? Well, peace is not the absence of conflict or trouble. It's not. If someone in your life is causing you problems, them going away isn't going to bring you peace. Or if somebody in your life that's on this earth that you could be around, they're not going to make you have peace either. You see, peace is not the absence of conflict or trouble. Psalms 91 and verse 15 says this, when he calls to me, Jesus, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. And of course, you're familiar with this, Psalms 23 and verse 4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Who? Jesus, God. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. They bring me peace. And then John 16 and verse 33, Jesus said, I've told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. You know, we are designed as humans by God to host and then to release the presence of God, the peace of God. See, peace is God's presence. On the Sea of Galilee, the disciples are in the boat and they are looking around, the storms are raging, and they were crying for their lives, and Jesus was asleep in the boat. Peace was in the boat with them. And then he stood up and he says, oh, you have little faith. And he says, peace be still. And the wind and the waves obeyed him. See, the disciples didn't even realize who was in the boat with them. Do you? Do you realize that God, the God of peace, peace himself, the Prince of Peace is with you all the time? All you got to do is call on him. It's not the absence of the storm or the wind that's going to bring peace. It's Jesus Christ himself. So peace is not a condition, okay? Peace is a person. It's a person. It's not a feeling. It's not emotions. It's not just circumstances. Peace is a person. The person, Jesus Christ. So it's not removing all these other things. It's talking to him, adding him into your life. Jesus Christ is peace, and he is all you ever need. The Lord bless you. We'll see you next time on Bible Boost.